Hello, we are gathered today to have yet another debate, and the topic that we got today is weekends are better than weekdays. And I will be supporting the motion, and I should be against it. Okay, so let me start. Yeah, everybody requires rest. Even the most powerful CPUs require some time to have a fan or something running that can calm them down. Okay, let me not talk about CPU. Let me talk about human. As a child, I used to always wait for weekend, and I did not even have much responsibilities back then. But I used to wait to get a Sunday morning so that I can chill out. I can wake up late, and I can give a day for myself. Okay, speaking about different generations, yeah, I spoke about child. About working people, even they are very much they want weekend so that they can give some time for themselves. If we consider grandparents who are not even working, but even they wait for a weekend so that they can connect with their children or children and full family can be together. As weekend is a time they all get to connect. So today I'll be speaking in the favor of weekends, and I have strong 5 points to support this. Firstly, about, as I mentioned, family connect. You get some time to give for your family, to talk with them, to go for walk, to be in the park, to do many activities which you might have not got in a busy loop of 9 to 5. Secondly, about you can travel more. You can sort your pending work. Like if there's something you want to search and you're not getting at home, like you can skip the weekends and maybe that time you can do the pending work. And yeah, you can travel, you can enjoy, and that is one another good thing about weekends. Thirdly, about special programs, like on television they have some weekend show, or you get many advantages on weekend, like in some hotel or picnic spot they have some weekend discounts, and like you can avail them, and like even they want maximum people to be out during weekend so that they can generate more economy, so you get certain good deals for the weekends. Fourth, I would say about connecting with yourself through your hobbies. Like in 9 to 5 hustle, you don't really get time to work on to relax for yourself, to read a book, or to maybe play any instrument or give time for yourself. But weekends are the best time to do that. And I would end by saying everybody deserves a rest, and like it's okay to rest for some time. It's okay to just be you. Don't have any workload, and be prepared for the next task, whichever you're having in the weekdays. And I think weekends are one of the most powerful thing that we are getting. Yes, over to Ayush.
Why was Monday afraid of Sunday? Because Monday was a weekday, and I think it's all those people who hate weekdays is primarily because they don't enjoy their work. Is what I think. Because if you really enjoy your work, it wouldn't really matter if it's either a weekday or a weekend. If you look at it in a positive way, then you will get to work for Friday for 5 day instead of like just relaxing on 2 days. You can change your mindset from like I have to work from like I get to work for 5 days. It's a really positive shift towards to positive shift of the attitude. And the next point would be usually is my uh, hmm, usually people prefer to travel during the weekends, but the issue with that is all the people get weekend free and it's usually very crowded. There is a huge traffic if you want to go somewhere, or it's difficult to find the parking spot. Usually, the prices on if you're going for movies or maybe even booking flights is costlier on the weekends instead of weekdays. My last point will be about on weekdays, all the full world is functioning, and let's say even the very important services like hospital. Yes, it is open on weekends, but all the major facilities are open on the weekdays. So if you have to get some consult a doctor or maybe go to a dentist, they are most of the time not available on weekends because uh, it's not really possible for them. But on weekdays, it's always there. And like all the major services in the world are open on the weekdays. Like if you want to send something or like contact anyone for any companies, it's usually prefer the weekdays. Yeah, that's my take.
This is a reminder. How do
Rebuttal phase. Yes. Okay, Ayush, if you are saying that weekdays are better, why as a child we always long to have a Sunday for us and like relax on the Sunday? Like we always waited to for the weekends, right?
Uh, I think it depends on the children because the reason why children prefer weekends because it's their parents are free on that particular day. But in some cases, like some people have to even work on weekends. So for them, it's not really they would prefer like, wait for Sundays. So some people have holidays on weekdays. So in that scenario, they will prefer the uh, weekday instead of weekend. So it's not just about Sunday.
So are you saying that Sunday has no real importance?
It's not just about the Sunday; it's about the holiday you are getting. If like you are also like very excited during the vacations, and that time you wouldn't really care if it's a Monday or a Sunday. You will be happy irrespective of the day.
Any question from your side?
Uh, like on weekends, like many doctors or the general consultants are not really available, and if you have some kind of emergency, you will have to go to the main hospital or the like a bigger hospital instead of your hospital which is there in your locality. So what do you want to say about that?
I think even in the health center, like health center, local health center, I think they have shiftings and like certain doctors are made available on weekends, whereas they get free, they get a vacation on some weekdays. So I think there's no like before there used to be, but now as we are having so much resources and so many people around, like so many qualified people, so I think that issue is almost sorted.
Uh, Also, what do you want to say? Like on weekends, if you, as you mentioned about traveling to many places with your family or spending good time, but usually on weekends it's much more crowded, and maybe if you want to go for a movie, it's like sometimes difficult to even get a seat or the preferred seat. So we can't make it a little difficult, right?
Uh,
Instead, you can prefer maybe going on weekday by taking a leave or something.
Okay, on weekdays, if you are having any plans, if there is a family, then entire family members will have to have make some like leaves. So, which is more hypothetical than going for weekend where everybody is free and everybody has some time and nobody is into the loop of 9 to 5. Like you can go at any time. Maybe yes, some choices are restricted, but then you have at least the door open to have your own choice and go somewhere.
Yeah.
Mm. Next phase, yeah, done.
Yes.
Okay, we can think from other perspective. Before that, any feedback, Ayush?
Uh, Not really. It was really dull topic, I would say.
Yes,
Like
yes,
from weekdays, even it's more boring even to speak.
yes, yes. Yeah, we'll think from other perspective. Hmm? Do you need more time?
I don't have any point.
Yes, I have some points. I think you kind of forgot this entirely. Like you could have stressed much more this on this.
Bank holidays.
No, not really.
Okay.
You could also have spoken about stock market, no?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, maybe I would have said that if weekend is meant to enjoy, then weekday is what makes you like you earn something so that you could enjoy in weekend. So I think you should have focused a bit on this part. Then weekdays teaches us many life lessons like being disciplined, being responsible. Yeah, you could have said something in this line. Then you kind of mentioned this about the toxic work culture. Like if somebody has a good work culture and he really enjoys that work, then going to weekdays will be just yet another day for the person, and like he could connect to so many people which he might have not connected in the weekends. And you could have also said, although people say weekends are better, but people should be very mindful that weekdays are more important. Just imagine a situation where you had a terrible weekdays and all your work is piled at the end Friday and you still did not complete. So your entire weekend is also gone. Like you'll be in the same pressure. So you should have said something in this way. Like basically,
That was a good point.
yeah, weekdays are what is making us enjoy in the weekend.
Appreciate weekends more. Yeah.
Yes. So I did not find that thing in you today. Maybe you did not think in that perspective, but yeah. Yeah. Next phase. Uh, what is the next group discussion? What do you feel? Weekend or weekdays? What is better?
For jobless people like us, it's same thing.
Yes, it's just get. Yeah, exactly. The other day, somebody was telling me you should go to Rome in London in the weekends. But then after some time, he only told me, "Are
A room.
Rome, like yes, travel,
ROAM.
ROM." Then he only messaged me, "Arey, but you can go any day." Yes,
Ouch.
ouch, that hurt. But yeah, comparatively, I find weekend better because you can enjoy and like more than weekend. I like Saturday, like a day before weekend, so that I can realize tomorrow is off and I can just relax.
So Friday is the best day.
Yeah.
So therefore weekday is the best day.
Yes. Is you what would you prefer, weekend or weekdays?
Get back to me on this question when I start my corporate life.
Yes, done, done. Will come. Same video will comment. Okay, let's do ChatGPT phase then.
Yeah, anything else?
To ask. Okay, one question that was coming in my mind. Why was Sunday only? I have seen my reel, but I don't remember. Why was Sunday only the day for holiday?
Hmm.
Do you have the answer?
That's a good question. I don't know.
We'll do while ChatGPT phase. Yeah, we can discuss, Ayush. Hmm.
Yeah, so from my side, I could have mentioned about weekdays are usually more productive and like more structured. If you go to the work or school, you know exactly what you are doing. You get some sense of accomplishment or a structured output. And also, if you are working, you will feel like you are contributing to the economy.
Hmm. And growth.
Mm. Yeah, and you get good networking opportunities with your colleagues, maybe,
Yes.
which you mentioned later on. And yeah, and from your side, mostly about mostly it's about rest and focusing on your mental health, etc.
Yes. Regarding stock market, if you have had said something, what would you say from weekdays side?
Mm, uh, like, do you ask? Are you asking me? Is it should market be open on
Mm.
weekends or like in general point?
In general, like why weekdays is better because stock market is there in the weekdays and not weekend. So what would your like? Is it a good point? Like, I'm just asking.
Uh, it's actually a good point and bad point also. Like you cannot really say anything. Uh, like suppose if there is like a something good thing happened on a good or bad thing, it applies on the both side. Happened on Friday evening, like when the market closed down, then it won't really get the market will not really react on Saturday or Sunday. And by the time Monday comes, the news would have been fizzled out a little bit, and all that enthusiasm would have been decreased a
Mm.
little.
Mm.
So the market will be opened better, but not as expected, like how it was
Going.
going to be on
Mm.
this Friday. But it also works on the opposite side, like on Friday, like let's say on Friday, something happened, some war happened. No, war is a different situation, but it's a minor thing. Then on Monday, it will be not as drastic as it was expected. So it works on the both
Both
sides.
sides. Understand.
But
Uh,
that's actually a good question. Like, what would happen if market was open all weekdays,
yes, yes.
or all days?
All days, yeah.
Like again, I think it's from both side only. Like like it will there will be more liquidity in the market. Like everyone will buy sell will be always be possible. And I don't know. I have to check actually.
Shall we check now or
And
later?
yeah, yeah,
Okay, we'll.
I'll check. And also I checked why Sunday is considered universal holiday. Uh, like earlier, like Christian communities gathered for worshipping on Sundays. It was considered as Lord's Day, and even earlier, like Roman emperor declared the Sunday as like the day of the sun, and like all the days, all the citizens are supposed to be resting at that day.
Yes.
Even in like Marathi, we call it Ravivar, and Ravi means sun, so
Sun,
it's
sun.
something connected.
Yes. Yeah, even I have the same answer, but just to add, then when colonialism happened, like Christian, British and Spanish, they just spread across. From there, the ideology got global impact. But also to note, there are countries who do not consider Sunday as a holiday. Mostly Islamic countries, they consider Friday as the weekly holiday, which is called Juma, and some follow like Friday, Saturday as a weekend in countries like UAE. So maybe Christian expansion only made like Sunday as the holiday.
Yes, and earlier, like only Sunday was considered as a holiday, but like due to the some extreme work condition or like fatigue, etc., they also some work practices followed started following Saturday and Sunday.
Yes. And now they're also trying to make Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? 4 days work.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll find that question about
It's
market.
it's fun when like jobless people are discussing about holidays.
Mm,
What will happen if
Did you get?
Yeah, it's kind of same only as
Yeah,
what I mentioned,
yeah,
like about the reaction to the news and more liquidity in the market because every day you will be able to trade. And on the negative side, it will like the normal thing only, like stress, burnout, work-life imbalance, and also it will reduce a little bit time of the market when you get to analyze.
yes, yes. Yeah, that is it, Ayush. That was a lovely debate on topic weekend versus weekdays. Thank you for coming. See you tomorrow.
Yes.